Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone. How are you today?
Good morning, Miss. I'm fine. Thank you.
Alhamdulillah, I'm good. Okay, so guys, before we start our lesson today, let's pray first, okay? Pray, begin, finish. Okay, so is there anyone absent today, guys?
I think Rudy.
Rudy, why Rudy is not coming today?
He's sick. I'm sorry.
He's sick? Oh my god, get well soon ya Rudy. Okay. I miss Rudy so much ya. He always skip my class ya, but it's okay. Okay, so guys, as you know, today we will learn about the beginning of the Dutch colonization of Indonesia and the history of VOC. Before we start, I want to share you some pictures. Okay. Okay, this one is picture number 1. Please think, what do you think about this picture? Picture number 1. Okay? Yes, Afida?
I think this picture shows how unfair and harsh colonialism was. The Dutch soldiers looked powerful and relaxed, while the Indonesians seemed scared and weak. It is sad to see how people were treated like this just because another country was control. It makes me realize how important independence is.
Yes, correct. If we saw this picture, we feel sad because this is what our ancestors have to experience in the past. Can you imagine, guys, you were born in that era? Can you survive?
No, I don't die.
Okay. Okay, next. Picture number 2. What do you think? Okay, please think first. Think. Okay. Please raise your hand if you already got your thought. Okay, Dian.
I think this photo shows how Indonesians were forced to work during the colonial era. They probably had to plant certain crops like spices for the South, but for the Dutch. And it shows how unfair the system was because people didn't have a choice and worked really hard for someone else's benefit.
Okay, good job, Dian. Yes, guys, as you can see here, a lot of farmers had to do something that they don't want to do. But we will discuss it thoroughly after this. Okay. So guys, let's learn how the Dutch came to Indonesia. Let's go all the way back to before all of those things happens. So as you know that Indonesia used to be called as Nusantara, and Nusantara is known as a place that produces a lot of spices. So international world already know how wealthy is Indonesia, how wealthy is Nusantara to produce a lot of spices. And also, it's not just Indonesia or Nusantara can produce spices, but also they become one of the stopover point. So a lot of ships will stop in Indonesia for international maritime routes. Okay, and then as you can see here, there is a big ship. So people used to travel using this kind of ships, and international voyage already known for a long time. So history records that humans have traveled across the world since the beginning of time, including the people of Nusantara. So as we know that our ancestor is a sailor, just like the song that we known for since we were a child, okay? And yeah, it shows how impactful, how powerful Nusantara was at that time. Okay. And then guys, did you know that it's not the Dutch who come first to Indonesia? Do you know what country that come first?
Maybe Portuguese.
Yes, correct. Portuguese. So Portuguese is a European country that started the voyage. So it's all started by them. The Infante Dom Henrique, the Portuguese prince, or Prince Henry, also encouraged the sailors to do the adventures. So Prince Henry gave words to the sailors to go travel to another country, to travel to another world, part of the world, to find something new, to find something that European country needs. And of course, they need spices, and that is why they came to Indonesia. So the news that Portuguese can found the place that produce a lot of spices already known by a lot of country. So many European country came to Nusantara, came to Indonesia, and then the Dutch expedition leadership was led by Cornelius de Houtman. I know that you feel familiar with that name, because yes, and it is in 1596. So the first journey when the Dutch came to Indonesia is led by Cornelius de Houtman in the 1596. So guys, this is the picture. This is the picture where the Cornelius de Houtman give greeting to the locals. So, if you are at that time, stay in that place, will you welcome the outsider warmly?
I think if we know their intention, we don't welcome their warmly.
Okay, but because we don't know, our ancestors didn't know at that time that it will lead some trouble in the future, they welcome the outsiders very, very warmly. So that's right, the Dutch feel they were accepted in this place. Okay, next. Next is we will talk about how the VOC was formed. Did you familiar with the VOC, guys? Yes, yeah, because we already learned about it a little bit when we were in the junior high school, right? Now I will explain more. So as you can see here, there is a map. This is the map of how wide is VOC spread. Okay, so it shows that how powerful is VOC at that time. So in 1602, the VOC was established by the Dutch government with monopoly rights over trade in Asia. The VOC became the first multinational corporation and initiated stock trading through the Amsterdam Stock Exchange. So did you know, guys, in 1612, when John Peter Koen conquered Jakarta, or did you know what is now Jakarta called as? What? Jakarta. Yes, correct. Will be correct. Jakarta. So at that time, the Dutch finally can conquer Jakarta, and they decided to build the headquarters of VOC in Jakarta, or they will change it again into Batavia. Yes, correct. And then, because how widespread or how strong that company was, they decided to make their own rights. Okay, and their rights sometimes can harm the locals. I will show some rights that harm the locals' life. The first one, that octroi rights, guys, atau hak oktroi. Okay, in hak oktroi or octroi rights, there are three main rights. The first one is companies' procedures or military and colonization. So it shows that the Dutch can control the military and do colonization in Indonesia. Next, the position of the directors, leaders of each region. That is why at that time or in the past, a lot of leaders in Indonesia in the area was the Dutch, because these rights told that the leader must be the Dutch. And then trade participant or currency. So it also it also, what is it, control the money flow and how the economic what is it, activity happen. Okay, and then there are another rights that also what is it, harm the local life. So there is the right of extirpation or excessive destruction of spice crops, and then contingency or crop tax. Tax, of course, it will harm the locals, and then leveranti or forced surrender of crops. Okay, so our ancestors were forced to surrender to the Dutch. Okay, so this is why VOC can control all of the economic process in Nusantara. But in December 31, 1799, the VOC was dissolved and control of the colonies came under direct control of the Dutch government. Some the reason, so the VOC is gone. It's done. Some of the reasons why VOC was dissolved were bankrupt due to several factors, including corruption, high war costs, competition with other trading partners, and political changes in Netherlands that favored free trade. So some of people in Netherlands asked for the free trade, but VOC cannot, what is it, survive with that. And a lot of VOC leaders were also do corruption. So corruption already happened since a long time ago. And therefore, the Dutch government took over the VOC territory, starting the era of direct colonialism in Indonesia. So since there is no VOC in Indonesia, the Dutch government become one of the person who rule or hold the power in Indonesia. Okay, before we move to the next activity, do you have any question first? No? Okay, did you understand or do you have any little bit question or still confused?
No.
No? Oh, okay, you understand it well. Okay, now guys, I know that it's a little bit boring because it's history. Now I will give you group activity, okay? I will divide you into 3 groups. So please count and then please count.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, now please gather with your group. Okay. Okay, all of you already gathered with your group members? Already?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay, so guys, what you have to do is, later I will give each group different problem, okay? And then after that, you have to discuss with your group member what is the solution of this problem, and then you have to represent or present the result in front of the class. But just the representative of the group. Is it clear?
Yes.
Okay. I will give you the paper. Here you go. Here you go. Here you go. You're welcome. Okay. Now you can think first. Try to discuss with your friends about what is the right solution for that problems. Okay. Avida, do you have any question?
No, miss.
No? Kartika, how about you?
I have a question. If we want to present our work,
Yes?
we have to read the problem.
Yes, of course.
Thank you.
You're welcome. How about you, Dian? Do you have any question? No. Ooh, okay, good. It means that you pay attention to what I explained before. Okay. 1 more minute. Finish? Finish. Wow. Okay. This group already finished. How about you guys? Finish? Okay. Good. Now I will call Kartika's group. Please choose your representative and in front of the class. Okay, Kartika.
So, should I introduce myself?
Yes.
My name is Kartika. I am from Group 2, so I have a problem about facing the arrival of the Portuguese. The Portuguese have just conquered Malacca in 1511. What? 11?
Yes, 11.
And want to dominate the spice trade. You are local leader in the archipelago. What will you do? Resist them, trade with them, or seek alliance with us? Explain this. So my solution is, as a local leader in the archipelago, after the Portuguese conquered Malacca in 1511, I would choose to seek alliance with other local kingdoms and foreign traders like the Arabs, Chinese, and also Indians. By forming strong alliance, we can protect our trade routes and prevent the Portuguese from gaining control. If we resist alone, we might be defeated easily by them. But with the united strength, we can stand a better chance. I would also continue trading with trusted partners to keep the economy strong while preparing defenses in place. So this way, we can protect our independence, keep trade flowing, and show the Portuguese that they cannot dominate us.
Okay, good. Give applause, everyone. Good job. Okay, we still have a time for one more group. Is there anyone volunteer? Okay, after this group.
Okay. Hello, my name is Kezia Intaningtyas. I'm from Group 1. So the problem is local traders during the international maritime trade. You are a trader from the Indonesian archipelago in the 15th century. Many foreign ships from Arabia, India, and China arrive at your port. What is your strategy to keep your ports prosperous and attractive amidst the tough international trade competition? So the solution we have thought in Group 1 is, as a 15th century Indonesian trader, my strategy to keep the port prosperous is to build good relationship with foreign traders by offering safety, fair price, and quality local products like spices and textiles. I would like to improve the port facilities to make trade easier and keep the area secure from threats. By respecting different cultures and encouraging peaceful trade, my port would stay attractive and competitive in international maritime trade.
Wow, a good solution. Good job. Wow. I know that one day you can control a port in the future. Okay. So before we close the lesson today, I want to ask some question. What is the first country that came to Indonesia?
Dutch or Portuguese?
Portuguese, good. What is the reason why Portuguese came to Indonesia?
Because they want to search spices.
Okay. Is there anyone here can mention what spices the European country at that time need? What is it? What is lada? Pepper. And then ginger. Okay. What?
What about cengkeh?
Yes, cengkeh also. They also need cengkeh. Good job. Okay. Another thing. Do you think VOC help Indonesia to reach the goal of economy or not? Yes or no?
No.
No?
No.
Why?
Because they tax them.
Yes, yeah, because the tax is very big. Yes, good job, everyone. Okay, so that's all our lesson today. Please, at home, you study it again because next week I will continue to the next material. Okay. Okay. Thank you so much for listening today. Thank you so much for your attention. Have a good day, everyone. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you, Miss.
You're welcome.